Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Glory MC series, the Moonrise Beach series, and the new Heartbreaker series. So I am here today to do a quick little plan with me in my Hobonichi weeks. Now I am late again on doing my spread for this week. It's actually already the next week. It's September the 2nd when I'm filming this and I'm behind. I actually didn't get a chance to plan in this planner at all last week. So my plan was to get it done on like Friday, Saturday, but we had the CPC, the Canadian Planners Collective sale over the weekend, and so I was so busy working on orders that I just didn't have time to do this. So now that I've kind of finished a few orders, I decided to come here, film this, and then I'll go back to printing and cutting. But yeah, I'm still pretty behind. So I thought that since this is basically gonna be a memory spread, I'm gonna be back planning, I might as well film it for you guys so you guys can see. But anyways, last weekend, it was also the release of the Hobonichi 2026 products. So let me know what you guys got. Did you get a lot of things? Did you purchase directly from the online shop, or did you buy locally? Because I know with the tariffs and all that kind of stuff, people have been having some issues. But I did purchase from the Hobonichi store and I didn't have any issues at all this year. So unlike last year, I had quite a lot of like checking out issues and stuff. Everything went really smoothly. I got everything that I want this year. And this year I actually purchased a little bit more than usual. I would say in the last couple of years I've kind of stopped purchasing like all the planners and things like that because I just felt like I didn't need it. But this year I actually purchased a little bit more because there was a lot of things that I liked from this year's lineup. So yeah, I can't wait for my order to arrive. I want to see what the box color is as well. So by the time this video goes up, all that will probably be here. But yeah, at the moment, I'm still very excited to see everything, basically. So I just am putting down my base, the kit. Oh my gosh, I didn't even mention what kit I'm using. This is called Romantic Fall, and this is from my shop. I wanted to use kind of like a purpley, pinky kit as we're moving into fall now. So yeah, I'm gonna add my bottom washi. I did get the English version again for the Hobonichi weeks because I like this one that I have here. I'm kind of bummed because I do like this cover. It's one of my favorites. The new one that I have is going to be super pretty too, I can already tell. But I kind of wish that they also released the hardcover covers on like the notebooks, because I would love to have like a grid notebook with like the Han covers each year and change it up each year, because I use those as my reading journal and I would love to have one with a beautiful design on it. Okay, so I put down my base so far, loving the colors. The pen I'm going to be using today is this one. It's a Platinum Century 3776 Nice, and the color is Lilas. It's a broad nib, and it's also, I think it's 14 karat gold. I love it. I think it's so pretty. And I have it inked up with Sailor Ink Studio 237, I believe. I'm going to write in my events in these larger boxes first. So on Friday we had the Canadian Planner sale begin. So I'm going to put that in a large box. And then I had my books on sale. And I had another renewal. Oh, and I also had like an anniversary for one of my books, so that was on Thursday. So a lot of things. And then for this bottom one, I'm also going to put down the Hobonichi release, because for me that's a big thing. Do I have space to put down? my deco. Will it be too much? It's kind of full here, but I don't want to miss out on these cute boxes. So that is what it's going to look like for now. Let's start to fill this in. So the first thing is my renewal that I need to mark in. And then this day I had to print and cut orders. You know, I'm hoping that with the new Hobonichi that the paper is better. I've heard people say it is, so I'm very hopeful and excited that I'll like it. But I did get one of the duds, I guess you can say, this year, so it doesn't hold fountain pen ink as well. So I'm hoping that next year I can use my fountain pens and they'll look better in here. Okay, so I did some printing and cutting. I did my workouts. I watched a show called Boys to Planet, and then I did read. In this section here, I write YouTube videos I upload. So I did upload my new release, which is Sweet Harvest. On Tuesday, I had 3 of my Moonrise Beach books on sale, so if you're interested in those, all of my books are available on Amazon for purchase. You can get them in Kindle Unlimited. We have ebooks as well as paperback copies available. So I did have to prep for the CPC sale this weekend. And then I'll mark in my workout once again and then read. I've been reading every day, so I'm so happy that I'm able to get back on that healthy habit. And then here I did unbox the same pen but just in a different color. I got the lavender color, which is like a purple. I want to get another one in a fine nib, but I haven't decided what color I want yet. So that way I'll have fine, medium, and broad. Okay, so let's move on to Wednesday. I designed, filmed, worked out, and then edited my video. I also got a new pen this day, but I actually returned it today because I had some issues with some skipping. It was a Monteverde pen, and it's actually my very first one. But yeah, like I said, I returned it today because I was having issues with it. This is the day I also got some new camera batteries because I actually purchased them and then there was something wrong with them. I had to return it, and then the new one that I bought arrived this day. So that's also kind of why I wasn't able to film, because I've been waiting for my batteries for my camera to arrive. So that's why I'm like getting later and later on these videos. So on Thursday, it was about that night's anniversary. I did design, film, and then edit that video, and then read. I don't have space to write that I worked out. I'll just write it here then. And then I uploaded my new ink journal setup because I changed that for the rest of the year. And I think I'll stick with it for next year too. So watch that video if you're interested in that. And then Friday was the CPC sale. So like I said, my shop was 20% off this weekend. So I'm gonna write that there. So as the orders were pouring in, I did print and cut. I also designed. And then I'm gonna write the show that I've been watching. And then I also read. So this day I did release winter and fall PET stickers in the shop for the sale. It seems so surreal to like write it all out like this, but when you do it, it takes so long. Okay, so Saturday, I was still working on orders, so we'll write in print and cut. I did read and catch up in my journal, and then I continued watching my show. And no video this day. And then lastly, the Hobonichi release, so we'll write that here. I love this pen. So pack up orders. I read and watched my show after. I missed my workout this day. And then I did upload a memory plan with me. So on this side, I will just fill in some of the stuff that I had to do. So I designed the Plan and Bloom collection. This Plan and Bloom collection is the collection that I included in this year's collab box. So now I made the entire collection, so not just the journaling kit. We have a weeks kit, a cousin kit, the decorative kit, and the deco sheet. So now we have the full collection in the shop. So if you didn't manage to get the collab box, you can now find it in the shop. So I had to do the prep for the CPC sale, and then also I wanted to read Lover Arisen by J.R. Ward. And I actually have finished that book, and I started on the next one, which is Lassiter, and I'm loving it. Okay, so that's it for here. I think I want to use one of these trackers just to mark in my reading, because that's kind of a new thing for me. I want to read every day. So I think I did read every day. Yeah, that's great. So there we go. So that is how last week turned out. I still have a lot, so maybe I can even use this for the following week. But yeah, this is what last week looked like. And today is actually here, so I should probably get started on putting down this week's kit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you are interested in the Romantic Fall collection, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off of your order in my shop. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!